Aaron Boone is in good spirits following a health scare. Gary Sanchez is swinging the bat with authority, and Corey Kluber's return to the mound is off to a terrific start. These stories and more coming up now. I'm Brian Hoch, and you're watching Daily Bases. When the Yankees coaches and front office staff logged on for their daily Zoom meetings on Wednesday, many were alarmed to see the change in Aaron Boone's backdrop, a hospital bed. The Yankees manager underwent surgery this week to have a pacemaker installed, addressing a low heart rate after having experienced lightheadedness, low energy, and shortness of breath over the past 6 to 8 weeks. Boone, who underwent heart surgery as an active player in 2009, said that his faith is strong and his spirits are high. General Manager Brian Cashman said the procedure should allow Boone to return to the dugout within several days. Bench coach Carlos Mendoza assumed the role of acting manager, and when he got Boone on the phone the night of the surgery, Boone's first question concerned how the team looked during that night's game. The Yankees players held a team meeting about Boone's situation, recording a group message for the manager to watch from his hospital bed. Brett Gardner, the team's longest tenured player, was entrusted with the duties of delivering that video to Boone's smartphone. Boone said that he wants anyone dealing with heart issues to remain vigilant in their care and to reach out to doctors if necessary. You hear me less because I am doing more. That's a phrase that Gary Sanchez posted on his Instagram this week, and the catcher has certainly been a busy man at Yankees camp. Sanchez hit one of the longest home runs that George M. Steinbrenner Field has seen in recent memory earlier this week, clearing the batter's eye in center field against the Tigers. Then he added a second homer 2 nights later against the Blue Jays. Sanchez's power has never been in question, and he's continuing to work with hitting coaches Marcus Timms and P.J. Pelletieri on adjustments in the batter's box, keeping his weight more on his right leg and reducing the violence in his leg kick. The coaching staff believes that those changes will help Sanchez be a more consistent hitter than he was last season. He's also earning positive reviews thus far in camp on his ball blocking. Garrett Cole in particular went out of his way to compliment Sanchez on smothering his curveballs and sliders. 6 up, 6 down. Corey Kluber hardly had to break a sweat in his first Grapefruit League outing, and it wasn't until later that Kluber chuckled to himself on the bench. It was the first time in more than a year that he pitched an inning plus. Injuries have largely kept Kluber from the mound the last 2 seasons, but his spring debut has the Yankees dreaming about big things. The 2-time Cy Young Award winner was clocked between 88 and 91 miles an hour in his start against Toronto, which he said was just about as smooth as any he's ever had. Kluber said he considers it a building block as he continues to build endurance and fine-tune his pitches. The injury history is no longer in Kluber's mind. He said he's in a good spot, just trying to prepare for the season as best he can. If there were any doubts about Gio Urshela's health coming off right elbow surgery, they were answered in his first inning in the field this spring. Urshela ranged to his left, fielded a grounder, and fired a strike across the infield, flashing the defensive range and style that placed him in the Gold Glove conversation last year. More than ever, the Yankees are now convinced that Urshela should be ready to man the hot corner on opening day, April 1 in New York. Watching him over the last several weeks, Urshela has been growing more comfortable whipping throws across his body and off balance, trying to find every arm slot he can think of. Urshela said he feels 100% in the field, and now his focus is just to get his timing down at the plate. That will do it for this edition of Daily Bases. I'm Brian Hoch. Thank you for watching. For all of your baseball news, be sure to visit MLB.com and watch MLB Network.